What's up? Welcome back to the Armor God Woodworks, and we're in the back room back here where we assemble our drawer fronts and drawer guides and all that stuff. Got the fans running. Man, it is hot in South Georgia, so that means it's hot in the shop. And that's just the way it is, and we deal with it. We go on because life is great, right? Of course it is. So today what we're doing is we're putting, I'm installing the doors and the drawer fronts on these two cabinets right here behind me. And so we left the middle one out because it's a little bit bigger of a drawer front and you can kind of see what we're doing a little bit better. So putting on your face fronts on your drawers and stuff can be a little bit aggravating at times because of the reveal and everything, and trying to measure it, get it just right and everything. And so, you know, we would set up little parts and where we could clamp it and move it and all this stuff, and you just set the drawer in there and, you know, screw the drawer into the face front. But we kind of came up with a little better jig, and, you know, it's something that I built here just to kind of help us out. So what we did was I took a piece of 3/4 plywood, and I'm going to show you what we did. Got a piece of 3/4 plywood for the base, and so all we did was, it's like I think it's 18 by 36 or something like that. And so over here, if I can get my camera over there, right here, I've got a little relief cut in the bottom so that any kind of sawdust or chips or any kind of dirt particles, they can kind of go under there, and that way it won't keep your door, you know, like if you put your drawer in there, it won't kind of kick it off. All your trash and everything will go inside, which can happen because, you know, there's dust flying around in here and all that. So this piece right here that's holding up the 3/4 at the top, which keeps the drawer, you know, stabilized where it needs to be, this piece right here is just a shade thicker than what my face frame material is, because I want it to be able to slide under there freely, and you can see it just kind of moves, and we're not pinching it, and that way I don't have to worry about scratching paint, stain, clear coats, whatever we're doing. This stain right here is Czar aged bourbon. It's a beautiful color. Put it on with we put this on with a sponge brush, came back, wiped it off with a rag, and so this is what you kind of end up with. It's got a knotty pine center, and this is just our standard like Craftsman series drawer fronts, and they're really nice, and they're simple, and people like them. It's a 5-piece, and we build them right here in the house. So what I did, because we've got our drawer guides on our drawer, so we need this little relief cut right here, so that whenever we slide the drawer up to this piece and up to here, I've got somewhere for that to go where it's not got my drawer kind of kicked out of square. So you take your face frame, and so this is for a 1/2-inch reveal. I'm gonna make one that's adjustable where you can kind of, you know, mess around with it, and you can adjust it for like inch, 1.25 inches, you know, whatever your reveal is, you can adjust it. But what you do is you take your drawer front, slide it up under there. Then you come over here, got my drawer handy, already built. See, I got my guide on it, and so I've got to have somewhere for that to go. You always want to make sure that this side with the stopper is down, because if it's not, it ain't going to go in the cabinet. So you just set the drawer on there, push it up tight on all 4 sides, and so we've got these big washer head screws. They're 1 inch long, and they're perfect for what we're doing here. So we'll just take 4 of them, put one in each corner, make sure you hold pressure on this thing so that, you know, it doesn't get out of square. Put your 4 screws in it. And you're done. So that's installed. We got our reveal. It's a 1/2-inch overlay, and that's all you do. And if you've got a pile of these to do, man, this is the perfect jig to be able to get all this done. So now I want to just check, make sure it's going to fit, make sure it looks like it's supposed to. And it's perfect every time. And so on this unit, everything on this is soft close. So you just pull it out, push it in, bam. And the doors are the same way. And just like that. And everything's soft closed. So you can't slam the AOG doors. You just can't do it. And we try to make it that way. Makes it easier on you, makes it easier on us, makes everything nice and clean and look pretty. And that's what we want it to do, right? We want it to look pretty for the wife. Got to keep the wife happy. So anyways, that's the jig we built, and it helps with, you know, all of our drawer fronts and everything. And this drill right here, this is a 12-volt Bosch little pistol grip. I mean, it's not really strong. It came with an impact driver, so we use the impact for installing cabinets, and it's strong enough to be able to drive a 3.5-inch screw with a big washer head. And I think they're number 10 screws or something like that, so they're pretty good size. But the impact is awesome. It's got that little battery, and you can buy one that's extended just to give you a little bit more life. But I've got so many of these, really don't need the extended life, and I need the smaller drill getting in tighter spots, you know. And so this one right here, I'm sure they make others like this, but the Bosch brand to me was the better of the other options that we had to go with. So anyways, but we've got this, we've got the impact driver, and we've also got the little 2.5-inch electric plane. And that thing is great for, you know, like you get somewhere and you got a wall on each side and your cabinet's just a scotch, you know, they thicken up the mud on the sheetrock or something, need to adjust it a little bit, zip it down, no problem. It's an awesome little plane, and you can direct the chips out each side too, so you might want to check that out. All the Bosch line with these little 12-volt batteries are awesome. And now at Lowe's, you can get this, and you get the startup pack, which is a battery, a charger. So you end up with like an extra battery and an extra charger, which is really good whenever you're running these things. They last a while, but on any job, they have a tendency that they will run out of juice. So anyways, that's our drill, that's our cabinet, and our jig, and that's just what we're doing. So anyways, this is the back room of AOG. This is where we assemble stuff, and that's my new paint line rack. That's the 50 shelf, I think. And then I've got the little one over here that's full of shelves and doors and stuff like that, and we kind of ran out of room on it, so we bought this one, and you know, it helps speed up in the paint room a lot. So anyways, we're just trying to upgrade, get better every day. That's all we can do. We're human beings. We're just, you know, learn something new every day. If you're not learning, you're dying. Thanks for joining us, and stick with us. And if you're new to our YouTube page, join and subscribe and watch the other videos that we put up. Some of them are good, some of them are not. Like it, don't like it. You know, we just put stuff out there that interests us and try to help you along the way with your woodworking endeavors. So if you like what you saw, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like it, then I'm sorry. Just let me know, and I'll try to do something different next time. I probably won't do anything different. I'll keep doing what I'm doing, but if you don't like it, then... But anyways, thanks for joining us in the Armor God Woodworks. We look to see you next time.